Hey guys, according to TMZ, Diddy's sons are taking action against an author over an alleged diary, stating, "You can't sell the Kim Porter book." Christian and Quincy Combs are engaged in a legal dispute, warning Courtney Burgess, the man promoting a Kim Porter book purportedly based on her diary, to cease his efforts or face a lawsuit. They sent a cease and desist letter to Burgess and his attorney, Ariel Mitchell, regarding Kim Porter Tell It All, which is currently available online under the pseudonym Jamal Millwood. A few months ago, another author attempted to publish a tell-all, but Amazon ultimately removed it. Now, another individual is trying to do the same, raising eyebrows about the motives behind such efforts. A commenter noted that regardless of Diddy's situation, they would be outraged if someone were writing their mother's memoir without their consent and profiting from book tours. It's indeed a strange world we live in. The cease and desist letter, obtained by TMZ, states that the Combs brothers became the rightful heirs and owners of Kim's intellectual property rights after her passing in November 2018, asserting that her diary entries belonged to them. They also mentioned having met with Burgess and Mitchell a few weeks ago in NYC, where they learned that federal prosecutors had seized Burgess's phone, which contained data from the flash drive used for the book. The Combs brothers are now giving Burgess 5 days to halt the online sale of the book, stop making false claims in interviews, and return any possessions of Kim's that he claims to have. They are also demanding an accounting of any profits he has made from the book. The underlying implication is that a lawsuit could be their next course of action. Let me know your thoughts, and make sure you share for more updates.
YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not who? No, who personally?
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him. He knows of you.
Yeah. I used to be in Tupac, Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people who didn't care about him. You understand? That's not around today.
Right. So
Stewart from Def Jam Records.
You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or?
Well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not.
So why were you in court today?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court. So as we all know, if you don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house, and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous, or do you feel cool?
Nah, I ain't never nervous. The only thing's fair, man.
And we have appealed the initial bail decision to the Second Circuit, and we're going to keep trying to get him out in every way that's available to us.
According to the article by The Insiders, it says, Diddy's attorneys want to know how prosecutors got their hands on notes he had inside his Brooklyn cell. Also, I've been seeing videos that people are saying investigators are showing up at their homes, questioning them about Sean Combs. This is serious, just to show you how they will leave no rocks unturned with certain people. But moving along, this article also says Sean Combs' lawyers said Monday that prosecutors took improper possession of his handwritten notes. The notes were taken from his jail cell and include privileged attorney-client details, they said. His lawyers want an evidentiary hearing, at which prosecutors would explain what was taken and why. Lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs on Monday accused the prosecutors in his sex trafficking case of improperly possessing sensitive notes he wrote by hand while in jail awaiting trial in Manhattan. The handwritten notes and other material from Combs' cell include attorney-client privileged material, his lawyers said when demanding a hearing to determine what was taken and why. In a letter asking U.S. District Judge Arun Subramanian to set an immediate hearing date, Combs' defense team said prosecutors should be asked to explain who authorized a search of Mr. Combs' sleeping area, personal effects, and paperwork at his federal jail in Brooklyn. This search and seizure are in violation of Mr. Combs' Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment rights, the lawyers told Judge Arun Subramanian. The targeted seizure of a pretrial detainee's work product and privileged materials created in preparation for trial is outrageous government conduct amounting to a substantive due process violation, they added. They demanded prosecutors answer who authorized the search of Combs' cell, where personal effects and paperwork were seized. Subramanian gave prosecutors until 5 p.m. ET Monday to respond to Combs' lawyers and set a hearing on the matter for Tuesday afternoon. This is a mess, but only time will tell, so stay tuned for more updates.